the weather is finally in our favor. So we're back at Busch Gardens Williamsburg to check out their Mardi Gras. Let's get inside and have some fun. Before we head in though, let's check out the kiosk. Typically for these events, they'll have, with your annual passes, some little extras like a tasting item or whatnot. So let's check it out and see if they have any of that. So if you've never done this before, you come up to the kiosk and then I believe it's pass member options. Just scan right here, boom. And then they'll have different options. Let's see, member rewards. And then it looks like they have one free food item or non-alcoholic beverage for Mardi Gras. And then one free day ticket valid for either Busch Gardens Williamsburg or Water Country. Oh, nice. I'm going to get one of each. And then reward, finish and check out. And then that is how you get it. And bam, we got our two little perks here for being an annual pass holder. One of them is a free tasting item, either a food or non-alcoholic beverage, as well as a bring a guest with you for free, which I get two of these a year, and sometimes they add little bonus ones along the year. We are here for Mardi Gras, so we're going to check out the tasting item for sure, and maybe even do a lanyard. Let's get inside and have some fun. And as we make our way in, I just want to point out they have all the advertisement for Pantheon opening up next month. And if you're a pass holder, we'll talk about it in a second, you'll get some extra or early times to come check out Pantheon and get a ride before the general public. But yeah, they are pushing it hard with all these banners Pantheon themed. And inside we are. We see the first bit of the festivities and decorations. Let's go inside and check out more. Alrighty guys, we finally made it to Mardi Gras. We're gonna check it all out. I do want to go check out Pantheon. I saw a video that it has been running. It is a little too cold today for it to be running, but I just want to see the progress. Should be opening up next month. And also, let's enjoy the festivities for Mardi Gras. I want to interact with some of the characters on the street, show you guys some of the decorations, and just overall have a good time at the park. And we can see over here by the clock tower, all the colors are up for Mardi Gras and the music is playing. I look forward to trying out some of the food, but let's make our way over to Pantheon and see if they're testing it out. Alrighty guys, so we're making our walk. It is still kind of a cold day, but it's like in the 40s here in Williamsburg. But as we make our way over there, the reason why we haven't been able to come to the park in the last 2 weekends, this is the third weekend of Mardi Gras, is because either they've had closures due to snow or it's been extremely cold, like below like 30. So I didn't make my way out, so I'm super excited that I finally got to come. Today is still a cold day. As you can see, I have my ears covered, but we'll make the best of it. And as we make our way past the Escape from Pompeii towards Pantheon, you'll see that this area is kind of a little bit dead. There are some people walking ahead of me, but I believe it's because the Teatro de San Marco area is still closed because they're still working on the bridge, so you can't make a full circle around the park. But regardless, we're gonna check on over by Pantheon and see how that ride is going. It looks like there is some rides currently running over there in the distance. Let's cross our fingers. Maybe we get a ride on Pantheon, but I doubt it. All right, we'll be heading down this way shortly to go check out Pantheon, but before we do, let's take a look at the official map for Mardi Gras. So yeah, I believe a portion of the actual park that would be right here is actually currently closed, which is like the Festa Italy area crossing over into Oktoberfest. But here we are. It looks like they have different like performers, the Carnival Imagineek. That's the show, the new show. Actually, I want to check that out. You got Killerney Village Band. So all the performances that you could see. And I believe the party has returned to Oktoberfest. So they have a DJ out at Fest House. And as we make our way into Festa Italy, over here, you'll see some of the decorations have gone up. But I think the other side of the park is going to be much more festive. Like I said, this area is a very small walk before you have to turn around. and go back on the other end. But the other end will be a much longer stretch of park before you reach the end. And it doesn't look like Tempesto or Apollo's Chariot are currently running. And here we are in front of the entrance to Pantheon. I'm wondering how this is gonna like wrap around, because the ride, like the loading station, is way back there. You can kind of see it. I'll try to zoom in. The ride officially has been announced opening March 25th. So the sign says March 2022, which is still correct, but we have the official date. From this angle, you can't see too much. You can see the top hat over there in the distance and then the spike, but not much of the track. I'll try to walk around. Like I said, a portion of the park is closed, which I think is the portion that would make it easiest to see, but I'll try to do my best. And in addition to the ride opening March 25th, another pass holder benefit. So if you are a platinum pass holder member, from March 4th through the 13th is platinum members exclusive ride on. And then from March 5th through the 13th, any member, it's a member exclusive ride on time. And they're also having a special VIP party for Pantheon, which we will be checking out. We got our reservation for it, and we'll try to return to get some of these early rides as well. And then we'll probably be back on the 25th as well to ride it, the official opening date. By then, I hope I've ridden it several times. All right, so since the bridge is closed on the other end, we're just gonna start marching our way back to the other side of the park so we can continue to enjoy Mardi Gras. Now, we are here for Mardi Gras, and we were just talking about Pantheon, but Mardi Gras does end February 27th. And then when Pantheon comes around, we're gonna be in St. Patty's Day celebration. So we'll be back at the park to celebrate St. Patty's Day, as well to experience Pantheon, probably two separate videos. But let's continue making our way back around. Whew. It is still very cold and a little bit windy. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that, but we're gonna make our way to the other side of the park to grab some food items, some drink items, and enjoy Mardi Gras. Now, as we make our way past the Escape from Pompeii again and back to the other side of the park over by Ireland and Oktoberfest, I love being at the park any time of the year, but boy do I wish it was warmer today, and just warmer in general for the Mardi Gras season. All right, we're still making our trek to the other side of the park. It looks like some of the crowds are showing up right now. I was looking at the app. It looks like Carnival Imagineek, one of the shows that I actually want to check out. It's one of the new ones here. Not sure if we'll be able to film it, but they have a 2:30 showing. So we're gonna make our way past Ireland and check out Oktoberfest to hopefully make our way back to the entrance of the park to check out Carnival Imagineek at 2:30. And as we make our way into Ireland, we gotta pay respects to the beautiful water features and all the decorations. I think over here we're gonna see a lot more of them, and over in Ireland, it's called Killerney Grass. And also, as we make our way into Ireland, one of the first performers, the Killerney band, is over here, and I believe they're indoors, which is a good opportunity to warm up. So quick little tip, and I think we are going to take advantage of it as well because my nose is nice and cold. So I think we're going to stop. I'll show you guys the Killerney band. We'll enjoy their music for a little bit and then continue our trek around. But before we make our way over to the Killerney band, I wanted to show you over here by Grogan's Pub, you got a Mardi Gras menu. So they got some cocktails, also some food, Cajun meatballs, that sounds really good. And then a bunch of different cocktails, everything varying from $3.99 all the way to $13.99. Very nice. We might be back to check that out. All right, so over at the Abbey Stone Theater, which we're making our way in, is where the Killerney Village Band is. Their next showing is at 1:30. 12:30 has already passed. Let's make our way inside and check it out. They do have a concession stand, but it looks like it's not open at the moment. Never actually checked it out. Hello. And then we make our way into the actual theater. It's one of my favorite theaters here. Probably second to the Globe Theater. Alrighty, we are inside waiting for the show to start. Let me take these off because it looks real dark in here. This was a hell of a good idea and a hell of a good tip. A nice little escape from the cold outside. It's nice and warm in here, and soon we'll have some music to entertain us.
Don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure not being rude, it's just your attitude.
That was the Killerney Village Band. They never cease to impress me here with their performers. It is after watching that, it is about 2 o'clock, so we're gonna start making our way towards the entrance. We're gonna make an audible to go watch the Carnival Imagineek because they have a 2:30 showing, and then we'll continue enjoying the rest of the park and get some food in. So we are kind of backtracking our way out of Ireland, but we will come back and make our rounds around the park. I am a little hungry, but I feel like if we don't watch this particular show right now, which is the one that I really want to watch, their newest show, Carnival Imagineek, I feel like we'll end up missing it because there's only 2 more showings for the rest of the day. So let's make our way back over there, make sure that we catch this one. Hopefully I could film. I was able to film a little bit of the Killerney Village band for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And hopefully we'll be able to capture some of Carnival Imagineek. Right, and we've made it to the front of the park for the Globe Theater where they're going to have Carnival Imagineek. And with the sun out, it is getting a little bit warmer, much more tolerable. There's a bit of a breeze that cools you down a little bit more than you'd like, but I do like it. Now it's much better. I'm excited to walk around the park with this warmer weather. And we are inside the Globe Theater, getting ready to have a seat. This is their concession/lobby area. Very beautiful in here. I love like this Victorian like wooden wall paneling and these doors. All right, so we are taking our seat. We're gonna get nice and close, and in the center, the young lady told me I could film, I just can't do any flash photography. So that is awesome. This is gonna be our first time actually filming inside of the theater. And check it out, we're perfectly centered. The first couple rows are like reserve seating that you could purchase for the best view, but we are inside. If you saw my pictures of like the animal preservation show that they did here, you'll notice this is completely different. They've rethemed the whole thing for Carnival Imagineek.
Welcome to the Globe Theater and this performance of Carnival Imagineek. Join us on a journey of astonishing feats of acrobatic artistry and energizing dance stylings sure to leave you amazed. The celebration begins now.
Okay, wow. Carnival Imagineek was amazing. A must-do. Some of the stunts that they were doing and like the acrobatics, I was looking at them like how they do that. The skating. I didn't think you could make skating look that entertaining. The guy hoisted the girl on his neck and spun around while she spun. It was crazy. You guys gotta go check it out. Hopefully you'll be able to see the little clips. I'll put them in to the video, and I might actually do a separate video just to show you Carnival Imagineek. But let's keep on making our trek through the park for Mardi Gras here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. We've only been able to see a little bit because we got sidetracked by those 2 shows, but now it's all about getting some food because I'm hungry. All right, we're heading back into Ireland. Happy Killerney Village. One last view at the beautiful water features here. I think we're gonna stop at Grogan's Pub and check out some of the Mardi Gras offerings that they have there. All right, there's the menu that we checked earlier. Let's head on into Grogan's Pub. Okay, so although it is cold outside, we ended up getting the hurricane and the meatballs. Now, we are standing because Grogan's Pub is nice and full inside. It's because it's cold outside, so people are grabbing a bite and having a seat, escaping from the cold. Let's try the meatballs out. All right, this isn't as convenient because I'm having to do this left-handed because I eat with my right hand. Those are good. I don't even know what's in them, but the seasoning is delicious, and the hurricane is really good. I'm gonna have to chug that thing because it's too cold outside to walk around with it. Let us finish up here and we'll keep on enjoying Mardi Gras. Alrighty, we're all done at Grogan's Pub. We're gonna keep moving on through. Looks like they have a couple fires here. I might need to stop and warm my hands up because it's kind of cold. Oh, and they have one of the eagles out. Let's check that out. But those meatballs were delicious, and the hurricane was really good, but now my hands are like frozen and I'm super cold. Whew. Check them out. That is a beautiful bird. They've had this out, or they've been out here the last few times that we came by, but I haven't been able to like film them up close. Super cool that you get to check out the eagles so closely. And now we make our way into France. We got some of the gestures and decorations for Mardi Gras out here. This is typically where you run into like the stilt walkers. A friend of the channel, Christian, was one of the stilt walkers, but is not here this year. But it looks like there isn't many actors out on the streets. I don't blame them. It is pretty cold. I can't help but think that last year when I came for Mardi Gras, it was like maybe like 60, 70 degrees. This year the winter has been a little brutal, but it does look like we have some of the stilt walkers ahead. But I'm sure that's impacting the amount of actors and whatnot that they have roaming around. But let's see if we can interact with these guys. But before we walk on over to the actors, check it out. We have a jambalaya, Cajun sausage and grits, which sounds really good and is photographed right there, and beignets. I think we have to do beignets today. And here over by Griffin, we got two characters taking pictures, and it looks like you have a little photo op over there. I might have to make that into the thumbnail. Check them out. Looking super cool. Hello. Hey. May I take a picture with you guys? All right, that was a cool experience running into those characters. Love their costumes. They looked amazing, and they were nice enough to take a picture with me. More than likely, gonna be the thumbnail. And check it out. Here's another one of the menus here for their Mardi Gras food. This one has the crawfish broil, blackened chicken, Mardi Gras corn, and I'm not gonna read it all. You got a rum runner too, and some of the prices of the items. All right, so check it out. As we're crossing over into the Oktoberfest area, before we get there, you can see some more of the painting. I'm not sure if you could notice right there, but these columns here have been painted. So Alpengeist is being completely refurbed as far as like the paint. And then you can see some other columns over here in the distance that are like half the old color and half the new like light blue that they're doing. Pretty cool. I look forward to checking out Alpengeist after it's been completely repainted. Oh yeah, here's another angle at that where you could see more clearly. It looks like that second half out that way has been all repainted, and they're just coming around to this end, and probably some of like the structures over here that will need to be changed into this light blue. And here we have some of the beautiful characters. Hello ladies. Oh, beads. Look, I've got a nun. Can you believe that? Whoa, thank you.
Look at you styling.
I know. Oh, you noticed.
Oh, yeah.
I got it yesterday just for you guys.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Very impressive.
I said new video, new haircut. That's for sure.
New peeps. Gotta rock it
Yeah.
out.
Thank you for noticing, and I'm going to put my beautiful beads on.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they fit over my big head, but...
No.
Oh. Very nice. Thank you so much, ladies. Take care. And just like that, I went from completely beadless to several beads. Thank you, ladies, that I just ran into, that you guys just saw. And they also complimented me on my new haircut. I'm glad they noticed. I did it just for this video. But let's continue our trek through Mardi Gras. We're having a blast so far. The characters are finally coming along. I knew they would be on this end of the park, but I was starting to feel like I had missed them. And check out this area. This looks pretty cool. Usually where they do the projection mapping during Christmas and Halloween, looks like this is where the Samba Jamboree is, and their next show is at 4:30. Very nice. Maybe we'll catch it. And just as we start making our way into Oktoberfest, I wanted to just stop, show you this right here. You know, the upgrades with membership, you'll be able to get yourself into Pantheon sooner than the general public, like I said, and then also access to all these events. Currently, we're in Mardi Gras, but you still got St. Patty's Day, Kids Weekends, Food and Wine, Summer Nights, Beer Fest, Hallowscream, the Count Spooktacular, and Christmas Town. All events that we will be back for, so if you're enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And into Oktoberfest we go. I like the lighting and the scrim that they've placed on here. Looks pretty awesome. They also have themed flags to the colors over here in the distance. And over to the right, RIP Dark Castle. I hear you may be replaced by Dark Coaster, which is a cool idea that we're gonna have to potentially do a video about. And just ahead of us, we have this Bayou Bar area, which is the new bar that has been added. It was being constructed during the Hallowscream time, but check it out. Bunch of cocktails. I keep seeing the king cake daiquiris and the king cake shots. Everything here is from $3.99 for a bottled water all the way to $13.99 for another hurricane. Those hurricanes are pretty expensive, but they were very delicious. And over here by Fest House, you see the DJ. Now, I won't show him too long because his music's going to be copywritten, but typically when it's not too cold, there's people out here dancing and having fun. All right, and we're going to skip over that area because as you can see, the DJ's out and about having a good time, and that music is going to be copyrighted. But inside of Fest House, you will be able to find another one of their shows. It's a jazz band that plays in there on select hours. So something that you may want to come and check out. So far, we've done 2 shows, and we've had a blast at the shows. They're really good, especially the Carnival Imagineek. All right, and we're making it to the end of the park where we have to turn around and check it out. Over here, we have Verbolten, one of the best roller coasters here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Very immersive, super cool, has its dark ride like features in it as well as its exposed coaster. It's probably gonna end up being my 3rd favorite once Pantheon arrives. Right now, this is second to Apollo's Chariot. And just like all the rest of the coasters, they are closed currently due to cold temperatures. This is Verbolten. It is 40 degrees out, still pretty cold, but 42 is the magic number, 42 and above. And it looks like we made it just in time to catch the Jamboree Band. Or Samba Jamboree, I meant. Say, the little performers and shows that are going on around the park, they're making the most of this event, even in the cold. I'm having a great time checking everything out. It looks like the crowds are also picking up as well. They're open up till 6 today, but the crowds seem to continue to pick up, so the event's doing pretty well. But now it's time for us to make our way to the front of the park in style. And here we are making our way to the front of the park in my favorite way of transportation. Well, you know what? The Christmas Town Express is also pretty awesome, but I love this little sky trolley, and it's not always open. And you get a crazy cool view of all the coasters, and even the little kids playing area here. I think it's called like Land of Dragons or something like that. That's also themed to Mardi Gras. They went all out with the theming. Check this out here. This is Loch Ness, one of their oldest coasters, this yellow one that you see. And also very infamous for this picture online with Alpengeist. You can see some of the painted columns here, and Griffin right there in the background. Alrighty guys, I think we're gonna call it a day from here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg for their Mardi Gras event. We had an amazing time testing out some of their food, checking out some of the sites, and watching some of their shows. I highly recommend that you check out Carnival Imagineek. That was a really cool experience, and their newest show here at Busch Gardens for their Mardi Gras event. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one, but don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?